The body tag of what now? What's up, guys? Jason here, aspiring entrepreneur, and welcome to episode 35 of Building an Online Business from Scratch, where I'm showing you everything I'm doing to put together an online webinar sales funnel. And in today's video, we're talking about Facebook advertising, specifically how to install the Facebook Pixel. And this is what some people are calling the new Facebook Pixel, although it's been around for over a year now. So I think we can stop calling it new and just say the Facebook conversion or Facebook Pixel. And what's great about this new Pixel is you're going to be able to track just all traffic to your website. You're going to be able to track conversions, sales, different types of content people are reading on your site if you want to get super advanced. So I promise this isn't going to be one of those super long, in-depth, like this is how you code or this is how you set up this event or that event. We're going to go really fast, just a basic sales funnel so you can track your sales, you can track who's opted into your page, and track who's seen your offer. Those are the three big parts of a webinar sales funnel and other types of information product sales funnels. So we're going to focus on those three. I will link to in the Aspire journal. You can go to jasonwhaling.com and sign up for that. It's free. In the notes, the Excel sheet that part of the Excel sheet I'll be showing you, as well as some digital marketer articles that go in depth if you really, really want to dive into this and use Google Tag Manager and, segment people based on different types of blog posts they read and all that fun stuff. But we're going to stay simple. We're going to stay streamlined because that's the way to go. We have much better things to be doing with our time in the beginning of testing. So let's go ahead, dive into the screen, and I'm going to show you what the Facebook Pixel looks like, the different elements of the Facebook Pixel that you should modify, where the pixel should go on your pages. I'm going to be using ClickFunnels, but pretty much any landing page builder is going to be very similar. So let's go ahead, dive in.
All right, so actually the first thing you want to do when you're getting started with setting up your Facebook Pixel is not go to Facebook. You're going to go to the Chrome store. If you're not using Chrome, just go ahead and install it just for this reason right here. And this is the Facebook Pixel Helper. So what it will do is when you're on websites, this will work on your website and other websites. It'll give you this little button up here, and you can go ahead and click it, and then it will tell you what pixels are on that particular page. So this will tell you whether or not you installed your pixel correctly. So that's why you definitely want to, if you don't like using Chrome, that's cool, no worries, but at least install Chrome, install this pixel, install this plugin so that you can know if you've installed things correctly. I'll go to this page and you'll see that there's actually two on here. There's the page view and the lead, and I'll get into those differences in a second. But what's also really cool is this tool works on other websites as well. So when you're going through your competitors' sales processes, you can actually come in here and see how they've labeled certain pages. So that's pretty cool. And I also do this with clients as well. When they give me a competitor, I'll just do a quick search of their homepage. And I also use something called Google Tag Manager. We'll get into that in another video. But essentially, you can instantly see the tools that they're using. Or sometimes if I'm auditing a client's website or a potential client's website, I'll use these and say, hey, they might say that they're running Facebook ads, but then I go and look and there's no pixels on their site. It's just kind of like, well, step number one, there's the value. So anyway, that's why that's so important. So once you've done that, then you get to go to Facebook, click up here. We will navigate to manage ads. And then we'll go to the relevant ad account. If you're not managing multiple ones, this one won't be a big deal. And then we'll come up here to the three little buttons. Sorry for all of the blurry stuff. I have to blur out client things. Still figuring out a cleaner way to do that. And then we'll come over here to pixels. Pixels. Yeah, all right. So here we go. So if you haven't set up your pixel, there's not going to really be anything here. You'll see down here, I have page view, lead, and purchase. No purchases, sad day. That's why this funnel is not working. But we are not talking about that today. We're talking about how to set up the pixel. So we'll come up here to set up pixel. Now, if you are if you're running e-commerce stuff, then go ahead and use integration because they have Shopify, WooCommerce, Magento, BigCommerce. I don't know what this is. And Google Tag Manager I will do a separate video on that because that's relatively new. They didn't always have that. So we'll do things the quick and dirty way here. We'll click copy and paste code. So the first thing you're going to do is copy this to a clipboard, and then I'm going to go to here and then paste it. Just paste it somewhere that you're going to save it. So what's really important is whatever you're note taking, you're using Evernote, OneNote, just Word files, Google Doc, whatever, just paste it someplace safe so you don't have to go through that process every single time to look for your pixel. So what I want to point out before we go and install the pixel is something right here that I highlighted over here, but I'm going to highlight here. So page view. So if you remember, if we go back to this page, and we come down here and we see it says page view. So there are different events that you can track with your pixel. So in this particular instance, we're tracking a page view. Now, when someone gets to your confirmation page, then you want to tell Facebook, hey, they actually converted. At that point, you're going to start adding additional scripts to this basic one here. So I promise this isn't going to get super crazy. It's not going to get super complicated. I'll just show you how to add those events. So we're going to come back here. We're going to go back to our ads manager, come back to set up pixel, copy paste, and we'll go down to number 2, which is install event code. So what's really cool about this is it's, view content, add to cart, initiate checkout, payment, purchase, lead. Lead is what we want. So what we can do here is we can copy this, copy the clipboard, and we'll come in here. Actually, let's copy this first because I'm going to do it from scratch for you guys. And don't worry, you can watch this video over and over again until it makes sense. It doesn't have to all make sense on the first run. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and copy. And then we'll come here. You see where it says page view script right there. We're going to hit enter. We're going to hit Control V, paste, right? So we've just pasted a new event, which is track lead. I didn't do anything. All I did is come down here and I said, what do I want to track? I want to track a lead. So I'm going to copy that and slap it right in there. Now you can have values. If you don't want a value, just delete it. Make sure you get that little extra colon right there and bam. Okay. So now you'll notice I've just created, it's a page view, everything's a page view, and now we have track lead as well. This is good to go for your confirmation page. So whatever action they're taking, your prospects are taking when they enter their name and email, bam, this is going to be the version of the code that you want to stick on your confirmation page. This is the version of the code that you're going to stick on just pretty much every page on your website. So every page. So every page, and then, oops, scrolling up, that's the description for the video that you guys can read later. And then this is confirmation page, right? Now, I won't get into it. If you're interested in getting even more technical than what we just did, I'll record a video in the future going over this. There's a great digital marketer article that dives into this, so you can see the URL here if you want to go look it up. It'll also be in the Aspire Journal. So you see here in the Aspire Journal, when you can go to jasonwhaling.com, opt into the list, and you'll get full access to this. I have a great deal of documentation on business building and driving traffic, but this page right here will be populated with all the information from this video. So make sure to go check that out after the video. Link in the description to jasonwhaling.com. So shameless plug there. Now, like I said, if you want to get more advanced here, you can actually begin to segment your blog posts, your content, and your funnels and your funnel stages. And so I won't go into that, but I just wanted to highlight that over here and show you why I highlighted that, because you can get really, really specific with tracking and building custom audiences around what offers people have seen, what category of blog posts people have read, and where they are in your funnel stage. So for example, you can set it up so you can target people who've read specific blog posts who've also purchased a specific product. And of course, as you know, with marketing, segmentation is key. That way you can confidently send ads to those people because you know they're at a certain point in the education process, or they've spent a certain amount of money with you, so you know that they'll be more receptive to certain offers based upon how much they've spent and what they've read and how much they've engaged with your content. So that is definitely something advanced. I just threw that in there to play with in the future. I haven't even started using that yet. You can definitely get away with just the confirmation page and the every page pixel. So with that, let's actually go and install it. So we'll come over here to, I'm using ClickFunnels, but any page builder is going to give you, so you'll see I'm in here, any page builder is going to have some place for you to put tracking codes. And you can put them in the header or the footer. You'll notice Facebook and Google sometimes to tell you to put stuff in the body tag. You can put it in the header tag and it's still going to work. So what I did here is all I did was I copied the code for the every page, right? So copy, and then I pasted it in here, and that's it. So that's all you have to do for your landing page or the first page people hit. And now Facebook is tracking all of those people. And in another video, I'll go over custom audiences where you can actually begin to remarket to these people. So that's step one. Put this pixel, just the basic Facebook pixel, in the header or body tag of your landing page. Okay, so there we go. There's the landing page. Now, whatever page comes after the landing page is where you're going to want to track your leads. And this is what's critical. If you set up a conversions campaign, it's very important that you have this set up correctly. Otherwise, Facebook is going to spend a lot of your money and you're never going to get any conversions. So if you remember here, the second pixel we created, we added the script track lead. So all we did was copy and paste there. I'm going to go ahead and remove that space. So we're just going to, same thing, copy, and we're in the header tag. Now I have a Google conversion tag, so we're tag on here as well. So we're just looking at Facebook. So you'll see this Facebook pixel. It's the exact same thing. The only difference is now we have this lead component in here. Now I went a little advanced and had all this extra stuff, but I'm just going to delete it for a second. That's what it'll look like, right? So the only difference is this code right here. And we got that. I'm going really slow because this is important. And I got that from step 2 over here, install event code, after I clicked set up pixel. And you'll see they have a lot of different event codes. So you can, essentially choose what event happens on what page. So for example, add to cart, that's probably going to be your shopping cart or checkout page. Purchase, you'll put that code on your purchase confirmation page. And what's also cool is, again, it allows you to type in a value. So you can see in Facebook, it cost me X per click, it cost me X per lead, and those leads turned into, Y in sales. So it's very, very nice. And as you can tell, it's actually very, very simple to set up. It's just copying and pasting in the right place. That's all we are doing here. So once you've done that, so we've copied and pasted onto your landing page, and then we've copied and pasted onto your confirmation page, you are good to go. So once you've done, you're going to click save, and then go ahead and load the pages, and make sure you come up here and use that tool to make sure everything is firing correctly. And of course, once you start running your traffic, after a couple of days, you're going to want to come back to this page. And remember, we're on pixels, and look down here to make sure that these are active. So you want to make sure that they are receiving. Like for example here, no activity for 17 days. Well, at least it tells me for 17 days that nobody's been there, but it has been confirmed because I've seen it in the past. So if you stop running traffic for whatever reason, the statuses might go gray like this one. But when you set this up, you run some traffic, both of these should turn green and let you know that it's actually working. So that is all there is to it, to setting up the Facebook pixel. Now, remember, you can go back and watch this video as many times as you need to. If it looked a little confusing, if you kind of got it and you were annoyed that I went so slow, sorry for you guys. You guys are advanced. And either way, I definitely recommend head over to jasonwhaling.com and opt into the list, and I will be sending you a direct link to this journal. It goes over a marketing foundation, goes over every step of putting together a webinar sales funnel. And in this blank page, I'm going to put all of the resources as well as a cool Excel sheet I've put together to easily put together these codes. So actually using this Excel sheet, you can just type in your unique ID, and then the Excel sheet generates all of the proper scripts for you. So you can just actually copy and paste, as opposed to, oops, I'm tabbing all over the place, as opposed to making these little edits here. But again, that's advanced. This is the quick and easy way to do it. You're set up and now ready to track your conversions, which is the most important part of your Facebook pixel tracking process.
Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video informative and actionable. If you got some value out of it, go ahead and hit that like button and then subscribe for more business building tactics and marketing strategies just like the ones covered in this video. Over on my YouTube channel, I'm going from A to Z and everything in between. I'm putting together an online webinar sales funnel and driving traffic to your website. So if you're an entrepreneur, if you have a website that you're trying to drive traffic to, you're trying to build a brand, maybe you have a Shopify store, maybe you're a coach or consultant, I encourage you, subscribe, come join me on this journey. I'm sharing everything that I'm learning in real time. This isn't some silly guru thing where I tell you hypothetically what may or may not work. You know, I've failed several times live on camera right here in front of you guys, but you guys learn from the mistakes and you learn from the successes. And of course, if you have any questions, go ahead and drop those in the comments below. Get great discussions going, and I read and answer every single one. No question is too detailed or too personalized. So until the next video, keep building the business you love. Take care.